Yes, it says that I'm now live, and that means you already know how I'm going to start the show. So after the stream is over, just in case you might have missed anything that I put out, it is all on one website, doggiediamondstv.com. You might have missed something that wasn't in your feed or something that you might be looking for, a video that I did. It's all on doggiediamondstv.com. Make sure you visit that site on the daily. Make sure you bookmark the site, man. Now listen, man, if you need promo from me, have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you didn't, let me give you some details on the promotion, you know, what it entails. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, and the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. You must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just hit me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Listen, man, and if you need any help with your products, hit up Coach Kendaka at Coach Kendaka on Instagram for a consultation, man. She's, you know, she can help with artists, podcasters, business owners, content creators. I'm tripping right now. The services entail social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building, rollout strategy, product management, and monetization strategy. Just hit her up at Coach Kendaka on Instagram and tell her that I sent you. Let's go. Yes, and as y'all fall into the room, I know them likes is liking. I know them likes is going crazy right now. Them likes are going crazy. Them likes are going crazy. They need to be going up. But let me shout out some of the people who are here early. We got Chakra King in the building. Southside 87, what's up? Chakra Black. That's right, Chakra King Black. Let's put the proper respect. Potent Pondering, what's up? Immortal TK. Hartford, Connecticut in the building. Ronald Boer in the building. Nate Jackson always here. Fourth Dynasty, we're gonna talk about it. Hey, Cosmatic Ghosto, what's up? We got Vision 3030 in the building. Watch Slice, what's up? Philip Nubia, what's up? Check Vids Online is in the building. Shauna Majors, how you doing? Don Royal, what's up? We got Horace Gully Jr. in the building. $1 Million Minds is here. Uncle Murder Black and Yellow is here. Kid Robo, what's up? Renegade Society Productions, what's up? The Big Chico Show, what's up? Indian Guard, what's up? Tay Luciano Media, what's up? Nazir James, what's up? No, Tay Luciano Media. Let me not be tripping on people's names. I'm on I ate some ice cream, so I'm on a little ice cream rush right now. Pardon me. Engine number 9. Banging name right there. Rusty Nail. That's a banging nail name too. I'm tripping, man. Gay media, so I'm ice cream drunk right now. Official King FST, what's up? I had to cough. The Shock Doctor, what's up? Mumu74, what's up? Wayne Watts, what's up? Make sure y'all get them likes up. AJ Wise, what's up? Money Mike, what's up? Funny. I'm tripping. Shins TV, what's up, man? Fan Roots, what's up? Where my glasses at? Disrupting Reality NYC, PJ Allen 15, what's up? This is the wildest intro ever. OBK Papa, what's up? Jonathan Johnson, what's up? Howard D, yes, man, I had some ice cream and some churros. Maybe I had too much sugar. I'm high off the sugar, yeah. Nah, I'm good. I'm tripping. You know, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I ain't got no water. I'm good, man. I had to cough. I'm trying not to laugh. Yo, I'm tripping. Jiggy J TV, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. I ain't had no water, and I was trying not to laugh and choke at the same time. Yo, you know, y'all know I love ice cream, but I don't really be eating a lot of sugar. So today, I wanted some I had some churros. You know what's on that. And I had some ice cream. Shit was rocking. Yo, it was feeling, make me feel good, man. So I'm like, yo, you know, I like to laugh and bug out. But okay, y'all, Maestro Fresh West, set off that super chat. Make sure y'all follow. Oh, I want to tell y'all too, I bought some new lights too. I got more lights about to be on me. So any donations y'all give me, any support y'all give me, whether it's the Cash App or super chat, I went and bought some lights because I like to have a great production. So I bought more lights. Yeah, I was having a good Sunday, man. You know, we got to enjoy life. Life is very short. Life is very fragile. We never know when it's our time. We never know. So every day I try to live, you know, not on the edge, but I try to enjoy life as much as I can. And that's what I do. You know, I try to be here for people and be here for the people, which is y'all. And that's it. Somebody text me, DM me, and was like, yo, YouTube is ass. Why you not on there? You know, so that's what it is. So if y'all know anything about me, let me start by saying I did not listen to the new album from the Clipse. I did not hear the new album. Reason why I didn't hear the new album, I don't digest music the way other people do. I sit back. I look at the reactions from people. There's people who I trust their musical taste. There's people that I don't trust. I look at both sides. Some people surprise me and say they don't like something. Some people surprise me and say they do like something. But I know some people musical ears, and then I look at the feedback. Then maybe about an album or two, a week or two, I listen for myself. So we're going to start by me putting that out there. I did not hear the album yet. Y'all know I did a previous live saying they were overrated. I did a previous live showing groups I like better than the Clipse. So one thing we ain't going to be a BAN, and we ain't going to be no hypocrite. Everything that I previously stated, I'm not changing from them stance. I'm not changing from that stance. They still not my favorite duo. They not my top 10 duo, but they earn my respect. And when dudes earn my respect, I gotta say that. How did they earn my respect? What make me respect the Clipse? If I don't think they the top 10 duo ever, if I think they overrated, how did they earn my respect? Let me tell you how they earn my respect. Because they did it. When I watch a 48-year-old man and a 51, 52-year-old man go in the studio and do it, put out an album that's received, I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that they did it. I would be a punk to not acknowledge their work. I would be a punk to not acknowledge that they streamed 10 million streams in one day, 1.42 million the first day off the Kendrick song alone. I gotta respect that these men who are brothers, one brother who didn't want to rap, probably came back to rap with his brother. That shit is fire. There is no age limit. They earn my respect for that. I gotta respect that. They was who they was. And you know one thing I respect about them too? They don't look washed. I don't know how old Malice is. Malice don't look 52, but what does a 52-year-old man look like? Some people ask me my age. People have asked to see my ID. They've asked to see my ID. I'm like, yo, They say, how old? I say, how old I look? They say, you look, I give you 43. I'm like, I ain't 43. And they say, you look good for your age. I say, well, how am I supposed to look for my age? What are we supposed to look like? These two men look like they didn't age in 10, 15 years. So that means they taking care of themselves. They taking care of their body. They taking care of their mind. They taking care of their spirit. I got to respect that. I got to respect that. This is deeper than music. See, we put things on music. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about a dude's mental. I'm in between Pusha T and Malice in the age range. But I got to respect that they said we don't care about age. We don't look washed. We not washed. We going to go in there and do an album. Me and my brother, my little brother and myself are going to do an album. My big brother and myself, and we going to do an album. And that's crazy. And they put it out. See, some people say they're going to do an album, right? Some people say, oh, we're going to do an album. Album is coming. Album is coming. The album never comes out. They delivered. Yo, they delivered an album. How many people deliver an album? How many people you know that got a lot of excuses? Why the album didn't come out? They could have said Def Jam did this. They went in their pocket, paid the guap to get out of a contract and put out an album. Yo, I gotta respect that. See, at first I was like, man, they ain't coming out with no album. This is just all talk. There was no gimmicks. They did, listen, let me tell you what they did. And this is why I respect it. And like I said, if I didn't respect it, I'd be a punk. It has nothing to do with the music. They did single video album. They did it the old school way and won. When people are telling you, oh, that's old school, you stuck in the past. That is the original way to put out music. Single video album. That's what they did. I was like, wow. Everything they did was the traditional way that it was done in the 80s and 90s. And it worked. See, when it don't work, that's when we criticize. But when it work, we got to give credit. So now when I listen to the album, when I go finally listen to it, I get to say, okay, I understand some things now. I understand some things. And for all the dudes that's listening, watching, that complain about your label, that complain about your production, that get they complain about why they not doing music, they just shitted on the whole industry. I see many of dudes complaining why they ain't got this, why they ain't got that. Yo, they blackballed. Yo, they shitted on everybody. They shitted on everybody. They shitted on the whole culture. They didn't complain. They got dropped from their label. That was a good enough reason not to put nothing out. That was a good enough reason to say, oh, we can't come out. That was a good enough reason to say all of that. That was a good enough reason to say all of that. But they put out their music, love it or hate it, and they did it. So before I criticize, I have to realize, yo, niggas put their album out. Shit, I respect dudes for putting out music at any level. I respect dudes for not saying, yo, we giving up. Mr. Playtime, they got resources. That ain't everybody, though. Calm down. No, you calm down, because at the same time, it don't matter. You create your resources. You're supposed to create your resources. That's the problem now, because y'all don't know how to network, which triples your net worth. One of the things that y'all like to do is y'all like to argue and shit on people who's supposed to be helping you, or people who could help you. You rather argue and fight with. Many people create great relationships with people, so that be their resource. Resources is not always money. Resources is not always money. But some of y'all are so self-centered, so all about you, that you forget that you need a community. So you fuck off your community. You close doors. You don't got no media relationships. You don't got no producers relationships. You smoke too goddamn much. You drink too much. You want to look the part. You want to have the aesthetic. You want to have a good outfit on. But when it comes to your rollout, when it comes to paying all the people that you need to pay for your product, you don't want to do that. That's the resources right there. It ain't always money. That's the resources. It's not always money. So y'all think it's money. It's good relationships, being good to people. Being good to people. That you could call somebody and text somebody and they'll call you back. I wouldn't even tell y'all some of the people I call and text and be like, yo, bro, it's me. It's a new number. And dudes call me back. But I'm not on here to say, yo, this person called me. I'm not into that. That's between me and them. That's between me and them. Even when I made a video about them, it was still cultural. It still was good for their rollout. Still was good for their rollout. So it had nothing to do with the music, whether you like the music or don't like the music. What that was a blueprint. That was a blueprint. That was a blueprint. And like I said, anybody who I watch do single album, hold on. They really kept their release date. Was no pushbacks. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. No pushbacks, no delays. Doing a media tour. Doing different platforms. I gotta respect that. Whether I like it or not. See, some shit, it ain't even about the music. I'll be like, oh, nah, the way they move is dope. I can't say I'm a crazy fan. You understand what I'm saying? I can't say I'm a crazy fan. I can't say this is the greatest rapper, but somehow you know how sometimes we'll look and be like, they don't really rap, and I'm not talking about them, but they be like, yo, they not a dope artist, but they hustle. They hustle. You understand what I'm saying? And many people who are artists that are of a certain age, they fucked off a lot of their money. There's artists right now that I don't respect, that had 4 or 5 record deals. They had budgets for major labels. They had Koch record deal. They had Baby Grands. And they sitting there talking about how they was blackballed. How many record deals did you have? How many group albums were you in? How much of them you been in? So we're not going to sit there and say, oh, this person didn't get their chance. They didn't get that in 30. Yes, you did. You got mad budgets. You know what it's like. You've been in the system. Some of y'all were just custies. Some of y'all alcoholics. Some of y'all was living outside of y'all means. That's y'all problem. Some people suffer from substance abuse problems, mental issues. That's some people's problem. But what we're not going to do is sit here and say, yo, you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. Because with me personally, I don't make no excuses for nothing. I got many excuses that I could use for why I ain't something. You see sometimes, you see how many subscribers I got. They look how many people they allowed to come in my life. They do all that, but I ain't got no excuse for none of that because I'm still going to work. Regardless to what, you still got to do what you got to do. You still got to do what you got to do. And when you got a 50-something-year-old and a late 40-something-year-old guy rapping at a level that they want to rap at on their terms, doing what they want to do, I don't want to hear nothing about these little dudes and they inexperienced raps. And I don't want to hear that this person is better and that. I don't want to hear that. Because they're not putting out music. I don't want to hear that, oh, this person is the GOAT. Because they're not putting out music. And we're going to have to start respecting people who's respecting the craft by putting out music and not trying to rest on their laurels of what they did. Yesterday's points don't win today's game. And because you once was great, because we once did look at you at a certain way, you got to say, yo, I used to do this, I used to do that, but you know what? Let me show respect and pay homage to the person that's doing it now. And a lot of people don't do that. We still, yo, who's your favorite rapper? Niggas be like, yo, I love Pac, I love Big. And that's good for nostalgia. That's dope, but they not here. So we got to respect the artists that's still keeping the culture going. Certain people got to go in a box where we don't even mention them no more. We can't say, yo, my favorite rapper is, well, Nas still current, so you can still keep Nas in there. My favorite rapper is Cool G Rap. You can't be saying these dudes that's not currently putting out music. We got to respect those that's keeping it going. That's just the truth. We got to respect those who keeping it going. When we say we love artists, when we say we love producers, we got to say we love who keeping the culture going. You know, DJ Premier is probably one of the greatest boom bap hip hop producers ever. But it's time that if Premier not going to be putting out records every year or producing every year, we can't be saying, who's your favorite producer? Yo, I love. Nah, we got to start letting new people in because that's how the culture go and that's how the culture grow. But sometimes we holding on to people that don't work. They don't work no more. Shit, Michael Jordan is the GOAT to me. But we got to find new GOATs. My favorite boxer is Mike Tyson. But we need a new Mike. Because if we don't get a new Mike, then boxing is over with. We need a new Floyd. We need new people. So we not going to keep saying, yo, this, that, and the third. Nah, we can't be doing that. And Preem shouldn't be doing underground records because he's not an underground producer. He's a mainstream producer who's been on Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, everybody. He should be having an artist that he's on a major project. I don't want to hear that underground shit. There is no such thing as underground hip-hop no more. There is no such thing. Because if underground is underground, then what is Griselda then? Griselda is underground? Rock Marciano is underground? How? We all know who they are. How we know every drop? How we know, how are they underground if they do shows and they shit is getting sung word for word? How are they underground? So that be a straight up cop-out. There is no underground no more. Stop with that. Just say nobody ain't hear your shit. Don't be saying, oh, I'm underground. No, you not. Because I watch people sing Conway shit word for word at a show. I don't be seeing people respectfully saying some of these major artist shit word for word. And the crowd is seeing these dudes shit word for word. They be like, how they know that so fast? They not underground no more. They not underground. If they all the way and doing different countries and traveling and on tour, what is underground? These dudes, Griselda, they tour more than your favorite artists. They always on the road, and I respect it. So if you feel you underground because you're not being heard, then it's something you're not doing right. And you got to go back to the lab. And sometimes you got to get with strategists. You got to get with people that can help you with a better rollout. That's just the truth. Because one thing I hate about culture is when niggas make excuses. When niggas say, man, I could have did. No. And then they start getting mad and start resenting because they don't get this and get that. Nah, you gotta just keep going. You gotta keep going. Somebody said, don't nobody know all the Busta Rhymes lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So again, using the clips for views, name for views, but not listening to the album is crazy. You know what else is crazy? For you being a dumb bastard and not understanding context. That's a lot of y'all problem too, because I don't need them for views. And that's another thing about, because I hear people a lot of times say to me, clickbait and views. Everything you put on the internet, you want somebody to click it. So can we stop? Can we keep it real now? Everything you put on the internet, if you shared it with the world, you want people to click it. It's people who put stuff on the internet and nobody click it, they take it down. So I'm not using them for nothing. If anything, this is a part of the rollout, part of keeping the conversation going. Make it make sense. Make that make sense. You post a picture, you don't want nobody to click it? You do a video, you don't want nobody to click it? Dudes don't do it for views, then what do you do it for then? I'm confused. I'm confused. Dudes was really, oh, that's clickbait. That's rage bait. What are y'all I don't even know these terminologies. What is rage bait? What are you, one of these white girls in college with them sweaters on and shit like that? And what happened to some of y'all black men? I don't get it. That's rage bait and clickbait. Huh? I'm confused. Confused. You wanted a reaction. Everything you share with the world is for a reaction, or you wouldn't share it. So again, my thing is this. All I did was show them respect and tell you that it transcends music. I don't have to like somebody's music to respect the culture. This is cultural. This give a lot of people guidance of how to do it. It's give a lot of people with an old school rollout. See, imagine how many people went to record labels, right? Imagine how many people went to record labels and the record label was telling them, you don't got the aesthetic, you old. You don't got the aesthetic, you old. The way you trying to put your music out ain't gonna work no more. Pharrell ain't hot no more. Think about it. Think about that. And it worked. They got dropped from a record label and still put their music. It's real like that. That is real. That is real. They put their album out. Jamal Thomas, I appreciate you for saying that. That's real. Jamal Thomas said, I want to hear no more rappers say they sitting on music after the Clipse album. Rappers start back putting out music. Exactly. I don't care if they went and recorded 12 songs. They put 12 songs out. Ain't no excuses no more. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no I'm old. Ain't no I need to be in the machine. I'm waiting for a deal. All that shit is over. And like I said, what I said earlier, they don't look washed. You see some of these dudes be looking old, decrepit. Like, yo, how old is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And I could show you some numbers that I researched. It says the Clipse new album, Let God Sort 'Em Out, has achieved significant streaming numbers on Spotify, with its opening day generating 10.9 million streams. One of the album's standout tracks, Chains and Whips, featuring Kendrick Lamar, also had a strong debut, garnering 1.42 million streams on the first day. That's, yo, man. Yo. It don't matter if we like it or not. Shit, we didn't like Vanilla Ice. I didn't like Hammer initially. But when dudes is doing these numbers and getting this response and everybody's talking about it, gotta respect it. We gotta respect it. Raekwon coming. Raekwon, the Emperor's New Clothes is coming. Nicholas Craven and Boldy James dropped the album. Yo. Let's get these album titles too, because I wanted to show them they respect too. I wanted to show them they respect. I want to show them they respect. So I wrote their album titles down so I know the name of their albums and I promote them as well. So we had Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, Late for My Own Funeral. I did listen to that. That was fire. Larry June dropped Until Night Comes. Dropped the album too. So, dudes is dropping music. Shout out to Nicholas Craven too. Dope producer. And Larry June, that was with Cardo Got Wings. Yeah, Cardo Got Wings. Yeah. So, yo, dudes doing music. That's all I want is niggas to be outside. That's all I want. It's us dudes to be outside. No excuses. No excuses. And again, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Some music I can't even really sit here in front and act like I'm a super fan of or a super supporter, because some shit I just don't like. I know some artists do a lot of quantity and they don't really do quality. I'm into quality. I think some artists just be putting out music to flood their streaming numbers. They don't really care. Some people take their time and do their thing. Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist, Alfredo 2 coming soon. And again, I can't even say I'm a Larry June fan, but he got fans. So they should be happy. They should be support. And support. They should support. And this is why I'm saying this too, because a lot of times I see more cheerleading than I see actual fans. I see more people wanting people they know to support them. You know what I'm saying? Melanin Man, I appreciate you. Music subjective, yes. He said, you a real one. I ain't gotta like something to respect it. Music is subjective, the end of the process, but it's the process that should be respected. Exactly. What I wanted to say too, a lot of people they're not getting generic organic fan bases. They wanting their friends to like their shit, and when their friends don't like it, they get mad. No, nigga, you got to create some fans. You got to create some fans. You have to create some fans. Your peers should respect your music, but your peers also know when you just putting music out and you're not really putting your all into it. So whether my people like my videos or anything, I don't really hold that against a lot of people. I be holding it against people who I feel like Ransom ain't human. Hold on, man. Hold on. I got to get my boy to send me his number. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I know who I could call live in the show. Watch this. Watch this right here. I want y'all to know when I call somebody, they don't know I'm calling. They have no idea I'm calling. Sometimes I just pick up the phone and call people live. Hold on. Hope they don't mess with. Because they be messing with my phone.
Hello?
Yo, Snag, this Doggie Diamonds. I'm live on YouTube.
Peace. What's good, family?
Let them know who you are. That's your TV in the background?
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
Yo.
I got my legendary brother. Let them know who I'm on the phone with.
Peace. Snaggle Puss. BX in the building.
So,
Ex-Bounce Squad member.
Ex-Bounce Squad member. One of the original mixtape artists.
Appreciate that. You know, it's just, you know, our culture is something that we love. You feel me?
So Snag, I got to put you on the spot, man. You making them beats and you going in. I know you still nice in that booth.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That ain't never going to go nowhere.
When are we getting the Snaggle Puss album?
I mean, I ain't even going to lie. I got some material I've been sitting on for a minute, and I'm real close to letting it go.
I call you every day and harass you. I get on your nerves.
I appreciate you, legend. I appreciate you. I'm honored, brother.
Remember, I told you I was 15 years old in the studio with Trackmasters.
Oh, wow.
And they was like, yo, that Snaggle Puss kid is nice. Let's sign him. I promise you.
Yeah, I was fucking with Trackmasters. I was fucking with them before Doo-Wop.
See, now look, reason why I knew that, because the year I'm talking about is 1992.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So did you start messing with them after that?
Yeah, I was rocking with the Trackmasters first.
They already was, what I'm telling you, I was in the studio in Chungking, and they said that let's get that kid Snaggle Puss.
Wow, that's crazy, because they, they was doing some work with Pudgy the Fat Bastard.
Yeah, that's my bro too. Oh shit, I got a Pudgy album. I got a Pudgy interview I never put out. Damn.
Oh wow.
That's my bro. You know, I was in a group. I was in a group called the Little Bastards. He was the Fat Bastard.
Wow, that's
right.
crazy.
Right. We all was under Trackmasters.
That's crazy.
Right, yeah, you know hip hop history, but I wanted to give them your Instagram.
Snaggle Puss, Snag the Dawn, BX.
And you know
Instagram.
we gonna link as soon as possible, and we gonna sit down and do one for the culture.
Yeah, it should be my honor.
So lock me in. I got you locked in.
Yes, sir.
Yep, peace. Later on.
All right, peace.
Yep. I got a Pudgy the Fat Bastard interview in here that I never put out. That's Snaggle Puss. If you don't know nothing about doo-wop mixtapes, the Bounce Squad, DJ Unique, Lord Tariq, Snaggle Puss. Not DJ Unique, Unique. I call her DJ. DJ Unique is my brother from Brooklyn. But Unique, the female rapper, Snaggle Puss, and Lord Tariq. You know, we for hip hop culture over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We for hip hop culture. Damn, I got a Talib Kweli interview I never put out. I got a lot of stuff, and what I'm doing, I'm getting it together. If y'all didn't see my 211 interview, make sure you peep that. 211 is my bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Willie the Kid. I did a Willie the Kid interview. You know, all I'm saying to y'all is this, man. Don't let people tell you that people are too old to do music. Don't let the veterans and the people that still working, don't let them get phased out. Because people die from the lack of appreciation too. People don't feel wanted. And what I want y'all to do all the time is let people know when we see you, we hear you, and show up for them with them numbers, man. That's important. Them numbers is important. You ain't got to listen to the whole project all the time, but listen to a song or two a day. Make a playlist. Oh, my playlist is coming soon. Shout out to Lotta Dark, man. That's my bro too. You know what I'm saying? That's my homie. That's my bro right there. But right now, your cousin, your bro, your homie, all of them might feel like they too old right now. But they nice. They fire. Yo, help them put that music out. I don't care if you do DistroKid, TuneCore, Equity. Put it out. Put it out. Put that music out. What I told y'all the other day. Put the music out because it's a part of your legacy. Me growing up in New York City, Snaggle Puss was a big deal. Was a big deal. Like, he predates a lot of these mixtape dudes. So when people be like, yo, I invented the mixtape. No. That was one of the originals. Original mixtape guys. We talking about doo-wop, Kid Capri. I remember when doo-wop and Kid Capri had beef. Don't play with me, Jay Cali. Nah. Jay Cali. I remember when doo-wop and Kid Capri had beef. Hold on. See? This is what we do, man. Hold on. Hold on now. Watch him call me back. When it's over. Clubber Lang, yo, you know. Clubber Lang, you already know. But Aight, before I go, I respect the Clipse for staying down with each other, putting out their music. And that's dope. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I like producers more than I like rappers. If you are a producer and your beats is fire to you, I ain't talking about you banging on pots and pans. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about you might still have an MPC 62. You might still have an ASR 10. You might be on FL Studio. You might be on Fruity Loops. I don't care what you using. I bet you some of them beats that you think is old and played out and dated, I bet you them shits is fire. I bet you them shits is fire. So I like producers more than I like rappers. I ain't gonna lie. I bet you some of them beats is fire. I bet you. Put them shits out. Put them shits out. For example, this right here. You hear this beat? You hear this beat? That beat, I did.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
It's from 1998. You hear that beat I just played for you? It's from 1998. That's SB 1200 and 950. 1998. Now I get to use it and play it for the world every night. So my beat never went to waste. It's my intro. I made that in 1998. You understand what I'm saying? So don't never give up on yourself. Never let nobody tell you what you can't. Did that shit in 1998. Let me give y'all something. Being that I love the producers, check this out. I'm gonna play it again for you. You hear those drums? You hear them drums? You hear those drums? The beginning of D'Angelo. How does she feel? That's what those drums are. I gave y'all something. Don't say I don't give you nothing. That's the rim shot and the kick and the snare from the beginning of How Does She Feel by D'Angelo. Before it go burnt. Don't never let nobody tell you that anything that you do is old. That is How Does She Feel drums. Go listen to it. It's the rim shot and the kick. And the hi-hat. I just took them and chopped them the way I wanted to. On the SB 1200. That's in the closet. But what if I let somebody tell me what I was doing was whack? What if I let somebody tell me when I couldn't do what I couldn't do? You mean to tell me, look at all the years later that I'm playing my music for the world, thousands of people, and I chopped D'Angelo drums and then found another sample and chopped it and put it? Come on, man. Y'all better stop playing. The Clipse did it. Nas do it. Redman did it, even though I'm not, I don't really like, but he did it though. He did Muddy Waters too. Slick Rick is out. Raekwon is coming out. Y'all gonna let these little young whippersnappers come out and tell you y'all old when they doing music? They haven't even been living long enough to know what hip hop is. Y'all better stop playing. Yo, I want to hear them beats. I want to hear them beats. Ain't no played out beat. Ain't no played out beat. Ain't no beat that you did that's played out and it's dated. Man, if y'all know the music that I got, I was about to go to the closet right quick and show y'all something, man. I still ain't even, look. I got so much music. Hold on, let me show you something. Still in the box. They ain't even opened it yet. Because I bought new lights. And in my other spare room, that's my studio room. So I'm going to have two setups. I'm going to have this setup were my Yamaha SM8s. Then I got a MacBook Pro with Logic on it. I'm gonna put Studio One on it, and I bought a MIDI controller, a Turio keyboard. That's gonna be my SM5s. I'm gonna have 2 studio setups. Watch. This shit's still in the box. Factory seal. Factory seal. And I got a Yamaha. Listen, and I got an MPC Renaissance. Factory seal. I got a machine. Factory seal. But I'm going to sell the machine and I'm going to sell the Renaissance. I'm selling those. So if you want to buy them, hit me up. I'll ship it to you. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but they're factory seal. This shit getting open, my keyboard getting open. I got 2 sets of monitors, brand new Yamahas, and I got a subwoofer with the Yamahas. And I still got my SB1200. Still got my SB1200 and my 950. Still got it. So listen. Use everything as fuel. I use everything as fuel. When I'm walking, I walk 4 to 6 miles every day. When I'm walking, all this shit play over in my head. All this shit play over. Yeah, if you're a member of the channel, you can see me showing me working. That shit easy. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something really quick. That was not supposed to happen. Hold on, let me show y'all something. But what I might have to do is edit this out later. So, what I'm about to show y'all, let me come on the screen really quick. Let me come here. Let me show y'all something. Hold on one second. I forgot I put beats on the channel, me making beats. I forgot I did that. But I got so much shit on the channel. When I did this, this 8 years ago. This is not programs, but this is all like interviews and shit. I really don't care, because if you know what drums see, that's the key. It's exclusive right here. This is all on the channel. This is the hi-hat right here. So you will put the hi. But let me let y'all hear. This is the outro beat. This is the outro beat. Find the sound. So that's my problem. So, all right, I'll worry about that later. This the outro beat right here. Sound right now. But let me let y'all hear what I'm working with. This is Studio One. Yeah, it's the outro.
I wanna say. I wanna say. I wanna say.
And I changed the drums. These the old drums. It's the outro.
Part where I would put my sound at.
8 years
I can't
ago.
find the sound I want.
Something that I wanna say.
It's the outro.
Something that I wanna say. Something that I wanna say.
This what y'all been listening to the whole time. Listen, listen, listen. That's what y'all been listening to the whole time. I did that 8 years ago. Check this out. Check this out.
I think about Grammarly and how it's helped
Check this one out. Go to the studio. Do your beats. Check this out. Check this one out. We are live and direct. I'm still here working on music. Scrap that other version of the beat. I'm changing that shit completely. Listen back. I didn't like it. If anybody ever been around me, they watched me make beats, then you might like it, and I'll just diss that whole shit and just say fuck that whole beat. When I did this, right in your face, 8 years ago. Keep it, you'll never hear it again. You gotta store it in your memory. So I don't like that version of the beat that I did before. So I was here working. I'm not finished yet. I want to add a little bit more to it, but I like this version a little bit better that I'm doing right now, that I'm working on. So this is it. Still same sample. Still X Factor. Lauryn Hill, still X Factor. Watch my fingers. All I did was, this how I chop it. Still X Factor, Lauryn Hill. Still that. So all I did was change the drums. I didn't like the drums on the last beat. But like I said, I was going to change those anyway. And then I just did this. That's why I talk the shit I talk. Changed the whole beat. I'm going to give y'all the source. Swing, changed everything. Be inspired. So I don't think, this is a little bit more boom bap the way I want it. It's a little bit more, see if niggas can rhyme to this.
Doggie Diamonds did this. That's the easy part. We do this shit in our sleep. And for the record, check it out. This what I talk down on the. This what I talk over on the rundown. So I made a beat 8 years ago. I talk over this. This the beat right here. Y'all been hearing it the whole time. Didn't even know what it was. I found a way to use my music. Still found a way to use my music. It's my shit. Doggie Diamonds did this. See that? So if you sitting on your gems, if you sitting on your gems, you sitting on your gifts, that's why I tell y'all, oh shit, this is me in an OC interview. I'm gonna put that as the first pinned comment. Big L says, oh, Big L,
OC says Big L got murked and never saw his gold plaque. Damn. This is why I talk the shit I talk. This is why I don't like to be compared to these other dudes. Because I could sit here and work on me. I could do whatever I want. I could do my own graphics. I could do whatever I want. But it ain't about what I do. It's about what we do as a community, as a culture. This is all for inspiration. I'm not your enemy. This is all for inspiration. I ain't your enemy. But if I don't like it, I don't like it. But don't compare me to nobody else because niggas can't do what I do on no front. So when niggas say, yo, you a YouTuber, you talk about celebrity gossip. Okay. Go. Look.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
My drop is my voice. So what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to go to the motherfucking studio tonight. If you got a studio in the crib, cook up. Cook up. Cook up. Have fun. That shit that you think is old, that niggas is telling you is dated, nobody want to hear that? Come on, man. Come on now. I showed you shit from 8 years ago. Do I got something else too? Knowing me, I got another beat that I flipped on there somewhere. Knowing me, I just know me. I know I did more than two beats on here. I know I did, knowing me. Let me see something. Look, check this out. I know me. I only did 2? Why would I only do 2? Damn, I had another one I wanted to play for y'all. Thank you, Hit Direct. I appreciate it. Oh, I do got another one. Okay.
A toast to Tina's new business.
What is this? I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this beat is. Oh, it says that I'm live. What is this? I'm live, and I blame y'all for this. I don't even know what this beat is. The other night, I went live, and y'all said I need elevator music while I would put my Be Right Back thing up. And y'all was right. It is kind of boring for me to be like, I'll be right back, and I ain't got no elevator music. I don't even know what this beat is. So, this is my idea of elevator music. It's not the typical elevator music. This is 2 years ago. But it's elevator music nonetheless. It's y'all fault. I blame y'all for this, okay? I blame y'all. Let me see what I got over here. I don't hear shit. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want this one. Okay, I blame y'all. I blame y'all. Oh, this ain't finished though. Logic Pro. I'm not an expert. This is Logic Pro. Yeah, this ain't finished. I made in Logic. This ain't finished. As y'all know, every beat that you hear on this channel, the intro beat, Tiptoe, everything. I create all that music. Wow. Even on the other shows that I used to do. This is one setup I'ma have. You hear. So I was a little bothered by y'all dissing me, telling me that I needed some damn elevator music. So this is my idea of elevator music. We gonna play them drums. Here we go. I end up finishing it. This ain't finished. Damn, I finished this. I did finish this. Eric Sermon told me to send in this so he could finish it.
sounds simple, but it's mad chops. Mad chops is on it. You can see them. So this is unmixed, really put together. I'm still working on it. You can still hear the metronome in it. This is the metronome. That's the metronome. I finished this beat though. This is done. Yeah, and this is done. It got a groove and everything. Yeah, this beat is finished. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, I finished that beat. I finished that beat. And the dope thing about that beat, I'll give y'all the source. That's my brother, Kev Brown beat that he did for Jay-Z, Allure remix. So I flipped his Allure remix the way I wanted to, and I got his approval. So I flipped his beat that he did, got his approval, and the beat is done. And that's gonna be something that I play. Oh man. Man, listen. Y'all, that beat is done though. I completely finished that. I demolished that. I wish I had my MacBook in front of me right now. I'll plug it in and show y'all. Yeah, that's Kev Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of my favorite producers. But again, man, I'm just doing this to say respect to the Clipse. Respect to anybody that's been feeling uninspired, been feeling down lately. Of course, a lot of shit that I do is for inspirational purposes only. And y'all gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get to it. And that's really what it's all about. And I see a hater in the room, which I'm going to block you because I don't fuck with you, and I know why you in here saying what you saying, so I'm gonna just get you up out of here because you're a hater. You just gotta go. Some people will drop in to hate because they know they haters, but they can't help themselves. But you're never gonna be like me. You're never gonna be like me. You just out of here. Fuck out of here. Because let me tell you something. Real talk. I'm being real with y'all. A lot of these dudes who run their mouth and play with me cannot sit in the same room with me on no man time shit. I'm not talking about no crew. I'm not talking about a bunch of dudes. I'm just talking about me and them. A lot of dudes won't even sit in the same room with me and play with me a certain way, but they come on the internet and play. But I don't play with dudes. I don't play with suckers. This ain't about other people. This is about us. This is about my community of people who come here who gonna leave with something. Don't come playing with me. I already be blocking dudes on mad platforms, and then they'll just follow me somewhere else. And then when I catch them and give them a noogie or something like that, I'm wrong. I'm got an attitude problem. I'm always angry. I'm this, I'm that. I don't be fucking with nobody. I be leaving niggas alone. You come here, that means you clicked my name to fuck with me. So a certain whack artist, They just, yo, let me tell you something that's real, right? Let me tell you something. I'm sitting here like I got a fucking desk that I could. Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people can't wait to get their lick back, right? You might have shitted on them on Facebook. So then they see you on Twitter. They see you on anywhere. They can't wait to get their lick back. Like, so they will stalk you around the whole internet. Niggas, they can't wait to get their lick back. Yo, you're not getting your lick back on the internet. I am outside. Anybody who know me know I'm the most visible around. Before these interviews was done in barbershops, was done in offices, you had to go outside. Block to block, state to state, I was out there. So I was doing it for like 15 years before I started just doing it. So just play with somebody else. A lot of y'all too thin to win. You smoke cigarettes. You're like 110 pounds. I just really ain't that guy for that. I come here and I want to do music and have fun, and y'all really be trying to get your lick back. Now, if I crack one of your ribs, you're going to press charges. Because one thing I know about a lot of guys, if all else fails, they got the police. Just leave me alone, man. I don't want no problem with nobody. Because then y'all going to say that I'm just doing too much. So, you know, they like to put the angry tag on me. They like to say I'm bitter when I'm mad at. Did I say you mad at anything tonight? I get mad when people fuck with me. But then people will tune in when somebody fucking with me and they be like, look at him, he always mad. Yo, we were sitting here having fun. But I seen a bozo that just stalked me on every platform. It's a complete bozo. Complete bozo. And if I show y'all this dude and show y'all the struggle, these are dudes who don't come out with music. These are the dudes that don't do the right thing because they smoke too much, they drink too much, and then they want everybody to be their fan of their music, but they sitting around with blunts in their mouth looking stupid, always smoking and drinking. I don't smoke or drink. All I do is exercise, mind my goddamn business, to stay out of yours and talk about our culture. That's what I do. I don't gotta like some of y'all niggas. And truthfully, a lot of y'all niggas, when I see y'all, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. I don't even care if I get monetized. A lot of dudes, when I see you, that's why y'all don't come outside. That's why y'all don't pop out nowhere. Y'all be doing whole albums. Don't do one show. Because you know what's gonna happen. A lot of dudes, when I see y'all, 20 years in the culture, ain't never got smacked, ain't never got robbed, never got my camera took. Really think about that. Who you see niggas go to their own hood and get boomed. Posted up on mine. Look at my videos on mine. I brought Gilly to the hood. I brought Mr. Marcus to the hood. Gilly was in the hood with me, with his rollie on and all that. It's documented. So I just be telling niggas, yo, just leave me alone. I just want to do my content. I don't fuck all this nigga street shit, man. Fuck all that. We got work to do. We showing beats, we showing music, but y'all be wanting to be knuckleheads because y'all missed that era of your life. Yo, it's too late. The streets is over. It's 2025. Just really think about, no, I want to say this to y'all before I go because it's important. It's 2025. The street shit is over. Y'all missed that era? You didn't get a chance to be a gangster and a thug, so you trying to do it in 2025 on the internet? Really think about that before you let somebody fuck with you. If you was really in the streets, you tired of it. I got scars older than niggas. So really think about that, right? You trying to be a gangster and a thug on the internet, you wasn't never outside. You never ran from cops. You never got shot at. You never had the police put a burner to your head. You never been outnumbered. You never been jumped. You ain't tired of that shit? You trying to do it now? You trying to fuck with people on the internet now? We already digested that shit. That shit over. We at different stages of our life. We watching the youngins. We watching the youth. We hollering at people. We dealing with the babies. We dealing with women and living our life and driving foreign cars and wearing big brolic jewelry. That's what some of us do. We don't do that on the internet. We do that outside. You trying to do it on the internet now? And 2025 is over. That street shit is over. That's why I don't come with that energy. But when I'm outside and I catch one of y'all, I'm going to give you a noogie and put it on camera. I'm going to give you a noogie. So, again, y'all have fun. Y'all do y'all music. Don't let none of these bozos detract you because yo, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to go. I promise. I don't always say that. Reason why this is serious, right? Yo, they outnumber us. You know the suckers outnumber us? The suckers stick together and they outnumber us. It's more suckers than it's real dudes. They outnumber us. So sometimes you're going to look like you on the island by yourself when you say what you say. You get what I'm saying? You're going to, no, I didn't bypass any compliments, bozo. It's somebody that I had a pre-existing situation with, but I responded super. Matter of fact, you get the fuck up out of here too, because I don't even like your style. You don't get to talk to me like that. Nobody talk to the king like that. So you go away. You on timeout for 30 minutes. By the time I get back on, you already out of here. You don't talk to the king like that. How dare you address me like that and my shit? I start the show showing love. What are you talking about? Stupid. But anyway, yo, it's more suckers than it's real. Always remember that. It's more suckers than it's real. That's why the real gotta stick together. It's more of them. They outnumber us. They sit together in rooms and podcast together and talk about who snitches and rats, and these niggas never did a fucking day in jail, never been in the street. Just really think about that. Because if you really, really, really was a part of certain shit, you don't even want to hear that shit. That shit is like Charlie Brown teacher talking. You don't want to hear no street. You don't want to really hear that. Yo, I love Fame. Fame is my brother. Lil Fame is my brother, for real, for real. I knew Lil Fame before MOP. I know Lil Fame since 1991. But I don't even listen to Annie Up the same. So when I hear take chains off, braces is yapped, and they talk about robbing people, I hear that different now. I'm like, damn, that's some hating shit. That's what you want to rob a nigga for? What a nigga do? A nigga don't. I'm telling you, I hear certain music different. So sometimes y'all be thinking I'm just be critical of stuff. Nah, listen, I hear shit different now. Robbing, music about robbing niggas, I be like, fuck you robbing niggas for? Oh, you backdoor the nigga. The nigga had a dope studio, he built everything, and you kicked in his door. I hear shit different now. I'm not a child no more. I'm not a young dude. I don't have that mentality. So now when I hear take that off and rob, I'm like, damn, niggas still robbing, nigga. I know they're not doing that. But you hear music different. Imagine I built what I built, but if you come in here, I already showed y'all what I'm working with. But what I'm just saying, imagine people working towards some shit, and it's somebody that's like, yo, I'm taking that. We don't think like that no more. We earners. We work hard. And for the people who like to ask me why I'm not in a certain position, I like to remind you and tell you I'm not in a certain position because I never let nobody put me in a certain position. You do with that what you want.